Hello, hi, I'm Dr. Gurung. I'm a consultant psychiatrist. Today, I wanted to share some of the skills that I use in my day to day practice. As a consultant psychiatrist, sometimes I have to deal with a difficult client, patient, family member, even staff member, as well as my friends and family. So, as a psychiatrist, I have to enhance some of the skills in order to deal with challenging cases, as well as communication and negotiation is a big part of my day-to-day work. So let me just share you some of the things that I use in my day-to-day work. I am a big fan of reading, and some of the skills that I use is also called dark trade, which is also in the principle of Machiavellian, who was a famous politician during 1600 and 1700. So let me just share you the six skills that I use. Number one is called illusion of choice. In illusion of choice, it depends on how you frame the choice. We as a human being, we think that we have got a full control in the freedom of choices. Keep in mind that these choices can also be manipulated or changed in a different way. Let me give you an example. If a choice is given to my daughter between to read and play, obviously they will choose to play. But if the same choice is given in a different way and frame it in a different way, like, guys, you have got a choice between choosing science and maths. So obviously they are going to study. So it also depends on framing the choice. So it's called the illusion of choice. Number two is called forbidden fruit or scarcity. The things which are scarce, in our human psychology, we feel the value is increased. And this kind of skill is also used in business and marketing, where they label as limited edition, exclusive, and the sell it will go within a few weeks. So creating a kind of scarcity also increases the value. So this is number two. Number three is something called mirroring ego. Mirroring ego is sometimes if we challenge people by saying that you are not able to do it, the ego is ignited, and people tend to prove you wrong, and they tend to do extra effort to prove to you that they can do it. So this kind of philosophy I've also seen used by coach like Moreno in football coaching. So this is also one of the skills that I use sometimes to motivate or to make discipline and to instill that in my resident doctor. Number fourth is called power of silence. Power of silence is also need to be feel comfortable with silence. For example, if I am in let us say in a meeting where there's like a tough kind of negotiation, I also need to practice the silence. Silence help to show that I'm confident in what I'm talking. If I give one statement, I just keep quiet. So keeping quiet and silence, it also helps to know what the other person is thinking. So silence create a kind of like vacuum in the person who is opposite to you. So silence can also be used in negotiation as well as communication. So this is a power of silence. Number five point is something called inverted command. So that is framing. And this is also installing some kind of like thought in some people. For example, if I say to any of my colleague that you are a reliable colleague, listening to the word reliable, they will try to prove with action thought to be a reliable person. So this is called inverted command. The last number six is called mastering of absence. So mastering of absence is you should also not make yourself too available, because if you make too available, then sometime in the current society you will get more work and not reward. So you should also learn the art of mastering the absence. And mastering the absence is very important in every walk of life. So these are some of the skills that I use in my day-to-day clinic, which I feel people might use it in their day-to-day life to make life easier. So just to summarize, the six skills which I have highlighted today is: number one is illusion of choice, number two is forbidden fruit, scarcity. Number three is mirroring ego. Number four is practice the power of silence. Number five is inverted comma, learn the art of framing. Number six is master absence. Okay, so please do practice the skills. Thank you.